It is 6:30 and it's time to call our meeting to order. Do we have any additions or deletions?
No, we do not.
We do not. So first up, our approval of the Selectboard Minutes of March 16th, 2026.
Move to approve the minutes of March 16th, 2026.
I'll second that.
Please look them over. All those in favor of approving the minutes?
Aye.
Aye. We're on to approval of pay orders for April 7th, 2026. Is this the correct amount, Sandy?
Yes, it is.
It is for $65,252.68.
Second?
Please look them over.
I had a question about the, give me 1 second. Hang on a second. The diesel fuel charge, it's 9,600 and change. I just look at, because I was looking back, so this is April. Last year, the April bill was 1,688, and this year it's 9,600.
For fuel usage?
Yeah, for the diesel fuel.
Probably.
This is the whole thing. It's for how many different tickets? 8 different deliveries.
Oh, but you gotta remember, this fuel now is through, the shop fuel too.
That's what I'm trying to
I
figure out.
don't know
What,
how
what
much
the-
of that shop fuel, I'm sure there's a separate ticket, cause it's different entities, but.
That's why I was trying to, like I know obviously diesel fuel's got more expensive, but that's like 5 times what it was last year, so we're,
But it's two different things.
okay, so what's,
So I don't know how much, well, I could tell you real quick, probably, just running through these, which one is, 366 is truck, 384 is, when I say truck, I mean outside tank. 140 is probably shop, that's 600.
So under Marcel Oil on the pay orders, it says it's charged to 5315, which is the diesel fuel, and then 5301
There's
is the
1400.
operating expense. So it's the heat to up. Because we
There's-
switched from Champlain to Marcel for heating the garage. So now
Oh,
Marcel
okay.
is delivering heating oil and diesel.
okay.
2,000. I'm guessing that's the shop too, so you had roughly 2,400 of fuel that went in the shop for heating fuel. But if you notice just for the month, let's see, this is 317, it's at 475. And on 223, it was 415.
Okay, so you're looking at stuff that I haven't seen, I just saw the pay order.
Well, these are actual slips.
Yeah, okay, that's what I'm saying, I
And,
haven't seen that, so that's what, that's
So
why I
the
had the
actual
question.
road usage was 1,600. These are just ballpark. There's 2 slips here. About 4,000. I don't know where the rest of that comes up.
Because it sounds like what Sandy, you're saying is,
That's 6,000. There's something, there must be another month that hasn't been paid in here.
well, I went through January, February, March, and April. In January, it was 3,700. February was 5,800. March, 66, and then April, 9,600.
This 9,600 is, this has gotta be more than,
But part of that.
this is through from, this first slip is back in 223. So it's all of March.
Oh, because
I'm guessing this 9,600 is probably January, February, and March.
well, but we paid in March, we paid 6,600.
I just, so that 9,900 doesn't carry over then. It's
Shouldn't.
probably gotta be 6,600, subtract that, 90.
Well, it was on the pay orders in March, we had
No,
66.
we didn't use that much fuel.
Oh, that's what it was on the pay orders, I don't know.
Is there any way we can check this out?
Unless there's slips missing, there's,
I mean, if
there's no
we-
fuel.
If we've
There doesn't even
overpaid,
close to total that, it only totals around,
Yeah, that's what I'm wondering.
I wonder if we can,
I mean, well, I think we
Yeah.
should track it down, sounds like, but I was just going by what's on the pay orders that we reviewed
yeah.
in the last 4 meetings.
I don't see any,
and
that's
did
the
you
first
say there
time I
was
see a
one in
fuel slip.
February as well?
Yeah, February is 5,800,
The little
800 in
volumes,
February.
I'm sure the garage, it probably actually says that.
37,
37 in February?
37 in January, 3779,
37 in January, how much was February?
5,800.
Here, give
58.
this to- pass this down to, Rob. Can you pass that down to him?
That's
Glenn,
from
please.
February 22nd on.
But it seems like we've made payments to Marcel Oil in each month. We paid them in January, February, March.
Yeah, I don't,
Now
I don't
April.
think that 9,800s, the tallies can't be up right. I think the tally's wrong. I think it hasn't been subtracted off their total yet.
Okay.
Almost because it's growing every month, it almost seems like it's, yeah,
It
it's
seems like,
cumulative or something.
yes.
But it's not getting put to right account or something.
Well, that's definitely something to.
That's, yeah,
Look
just a fact.
into.
I'm sure it's just a paper error.
Yeah, paper error. But that's definitely something to look into.
So how do we look into it?
I think,
What's that? I mean, you can approve the pay orders less that one, you can hold that one out if you want to, you'd have to just subtract it from the.
and then have Jill look into actually what we have paid them
Yeah, if you'd like to do that.
for the last 4 months. Yeah,
Yeah.
are we good holding that one out?
Yeah,
No, you're fine.
if that's an option, yeah, let's do that then.
Yes. So we're approving less than that, 9609.13.
Right.
9,609 and 3 cents, sorry.
Right. I just have one other question, that hazard mitigation plan update, that 5,900, is that what you got the grant for?
Say that again.
5,900 hazard mitigation plan update?
Yes, that was, we got the municipal plan
Right.
for the grant for that. That's for Rutland Regional.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
Yep.
they bill us like 50% or whatever.
Yeah.
But we've also received that, like a 40% requisition from the state, so we've been paid most of that already.
Yeah, okay.
All balances out.
So Sandy, what's the new amount for the pay orders?
Okay. Let's see. Okay. Minus 55,643.65.
Okay. So all those in favor of approving pay orders as of April 7th, 2026 for $55,643.65. Those in favor?
Aye.
Thank you, Glenn, for that count.
Yeah, I don't know if it's anything, but we'll get something.
We're moving on to road commissioners' report.
Not a lot talked about, things are slowing down. They did do some repairs on a couple of the trucks while, the last couple of weeks, they worked on the Kenworth driveline and the Volvo, they did some work on some lights, some mud flaps, and a few other little things. Changed the tires around, put them back on, the summer tires back on, took the winter tires off that we bought earlier. They did some grading and ditching up above your house, I guess, up on West Hill,
Okay.
up by Glen Dennings. And,
Oh, up that way.
yeah, and then, they did potholes today on Sugar Hill. And I think they're gonna hit a couple more other roads up there, while they're up there to fill in.
Forget about the
some
rest of West Hill Road.
potholes. What's that?
Don't forget about the rest of West
Yeah,
Hill Road.
I know. It's warming up now. I think he can get the grader out and start grading now. Dries out. So they've been running around doing that, trying to get that cleaned up, get some of the holes filled while it's wet. And they're trying to get the other, like I said, they're gonna try to get by next week, start grading, get the roads graded and put some material down on them, on the bad spots and fix it all up. Hopefully it'll stay somewhat normal weather to grade with, so. Other than that, I don't think they done a lot of stuff down there the last couple of weeks. It's been pretty quiet. As far as sand shed, I don't know if are we going over that now?
Yeah, I don't know
That
if we
down
wanna
there.
talk about, was there anything else you wanna update? What we're gonna talk about is first the paving bridge grant,
Yep,
then the roadside mowing, and then the grant and aid.
the paving, that grant is, I was, excuse me, thinking about that on the 140 bridge by the fire station. That needs to be stripped, rotomilled up, and repaved over. I guess if we get the grant money, if it's something we don't, it's probably not a good year to be doing that, because the paving end is gonna be fairly high this year because of the fuel cost.
So the grant application I put in your packet,
Yes.
I guessed at 120 a ton, because it was about $30 a ton more than last year. And then Phil came in today and said it was gonna be more like 160 to 180 a ton.
Oh my
So
gosh.
I've amended the grant application to 160 a ton.
Wow.
Request a whole total of 192,000.
Better off I'm wrong this time,
Yep.
but
Wow.
price, everything that goes into the paving is all
So you put in for
Fuel-based.
192?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
So it's not material, it's fuel that we're,
it's emulsion, fuel, and then all the solution to build it with. It's just, I talked to one of the paving companies, they said it's gonna be very high this year.
wow. Is that gonna affect our, like, the paving that's in our budget too?
Yep.
We're gonna be paying a lot more for a lot less.
Yeah, so what it amounts to is instead of getting, say you're gonna get a mile normally done at $105 or $10 a ton, at $150 or $60 or $70 a ton, you're gonna get a half a mile or less. It's gonna cut your volume per foot probably in half.
We already approved a bid from Pike or something like that?
No, that, and bids haven't gone out for paving
Okay, so that was for the prior year.
previous
Yeah.
year.
So that's the municipal grant.
So I'm just going back to that for a second, just so I understand how it works. So it's like, for the, for like the 140, that's stuff the state, like we apply for the state funds for that. But then
Us too.
for roads like, other roads, that we actually just do it ourselves, but and that goes into our budget. That's the 95 grand we have in for, okay.
140 from the stoplight
To Timoth.
to Timoth line is class 2 state road. And from the bridge at True Temper to the Clarendon line is class 2. Not sure how that ended up like that, but that's class 2.
Ah,
So we
okay.
get grants for both of those.
Okay, okay.
But I think we did pretty much the whole stretch on Creek Road 6 years ago.
Yeah.
The next section would be actually 140. There's sections on that that are giving out little, so.
And the grants come through pretty reliably, it's just, you think we're gonna get, like, be able to do
It's
less?
just cyclical. They want you to put in an application every year, even if it's not your turn to get one, in case somebody else didn't apply, maybe they have some left over, but it's
Okay.
like every 4 or 5 years, it's our turn to get one.
Oh, okay.
It's
We're
been at
coming pretty close.
There's been
We'll
at
be
least
pretty
2 or
close.
3 we haven't had any.
Yeah.
The mowing?
Roadside mowing, my suggestion is this year is we start it end of June, not the end of the summer. let's try to get a bunch of it done before 4th of July weekend. So it's lined up. And that way, if something happens, we got a little time to fix it. So that,
Everything stops growing by then.
yeah, last year it did, everything stopped growing because we had no rain.
That's right.
If you get a normal summer, it'll grow all summer again, but I know it'd be nice to get a lot of that mowed down before 4th of July.
And so we have here, a mower.
Yeah.
That was taken out of, I think, a Tractor House book. It's just an
Okay.
online auction. That machine's probably gonna go for 100,000+.
Gotcha. Okay.
We're not, I mean, are we in the market for one at this point? I think we sort of made the decision we're gonna contract out to,
Yeah. The problem with that, it'd be great to have one. A lot of towns do have them, but personally, myself, I can't see justifying even $50,000 sitting around for a used mower, and that's all it's used for. That has no other function in the town than to mow grass or,
And it's already 10 years
Roadside.
old.
what's that?
It's already 10 years old.
Yeah, that one's already 10 years old.
It's gonna go for 100,000.
I bet that'll go for 100,000. Or-
we'll pass on.
Okay. And now, letter of intent, grants and aid.
Which one was that?
We just
This-
need Kathy's the board's approval for Kathy to sign it.
Yes. It's a municipal road gel permit requirements, there's a 20% local in-kind match. And that'll be, the in-kind's gonna be met by the road crew doing the work,
Yes.
yes.
Do we know which road segments those are, that they're targeted, or?
They,
Charlie and I usually pick something out. We actually have a grants and aid that needs to be done by this fall, and we'll pick that out. We have to write out a work plan for it and send it in to get it approved for the state, so this is just the first step in getting one for next year. We just keep them in the,
they pulled most of that money last year.
yeah, we're getting 15,000 this year though, so
Yeah.
that's good.
And in
Pretty
about,
steady.
in about the last 8 years, through what Sandy's done, we've received $164,000 in grants and aid. And so the question is, are you okay authorizing me to sign this?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, so that's done. And is there anything else, Phil, that you have this evening?
No, I don't think so. Not that's gonna come up right now. I
How
know
much sand you got left?
down there is gonna be, might be 15 load.
So you're gonna try to keep it as empty as you can?
They're gonna have to move that out of there.
Yeah.
That's all gonna have to be gone. I'm looking into a couple places to store it somewhere really close. Cause with the solar panels down there, we can't do a thing. They took up every space we had.
Right.
So we're gonna have to do something with off-site,
Uh-huh.
move it out with the trucks and bring it back. So, it's not a whole lot, so it won't be too bad. And then,
Okay.
looking for demolition roughly of the sand shed, probably the end of May,
And me?
last two. If everything goes as,
In the salt shed too?
yeah. If it doesn't fall down first.
Yeah, talk about a nick of time. Okay. Phil, thank you
That's it for me.
very much. Okay, moving on. Honorable mentions. We'd like to thank Justin Jenkins for assisting with repairs to the municipal website, Jim Bagnell for working with the town administrator on the local emergency management plan, Pat Pranger for assisting the town with complex submission requirements for a federal solar tax credit. Okay. Is there public here for public comments? Okay, wonderful. Now's a good time.
Okay, my name's Nan Dubin, And I wanted to comment on what I heard was discussed at the last select board meeting regarding ATV use on town roads. And that interested me. I mean, this would be a new thing since the inception of this town to now introduce those on all roads, class 2, 3, 4, 1 maybe, I don't know. So what I did was a little bit of research into surrounding towns. One of the things that was mentioned at the meeting was that there's a club in Danby willing to partner with Wallingford to have a Danby Wallingford club. So I looked into some of this. Danby voted down having ATVs on their roads. So they use private property for their trails. Shrewsbury is a no. Teignmouth does not allow them.
Hold on. I'm writing this down, so. Shrewsbury was no, and Danby, that was a non-binding.
Right. Yeah, well, all she said was they had voted it down, which I assume meant it went before the.
So Shrewsbury's no, next.
Teignmouth?
Teignmouth? No?
No.
No.
Mount Holly is no.
So all these towns, did they vote it down, or is it they just don't allow
Some voted
it?
it down, like Mount Holly, Danby, Danby, Mount Holly voted it down.
Right.
I think in other instances, the select board just chose not to bring it up. Clarendon does not allow it.
Okay. And Danby was the one by a vote.
Yeah, Mount Holly and Danby voted it down.
Wow.
Manchester does not allow it on their roads. And West Rutland allows it on one of their class 4 roads.
Where did you say that was?
West Rutland
West Rutland. Allows it on one.
allows it on one. So
Not more.
all of the towns around us do not allow ATVs on their town roads. I hope that will be part of your consideration.
That would be very helpful. Thank you very much. And I just heard a report that Orwell, did vote it, they voted it, they approved it. Now they're implementing it, and there's going to be another discussion to see about not putting that plan into place after. Yes, so.
I think, who mentioned it? One of the town clerk people, I think, said that it goes to the select board. If the select board agrees to it, then it goes to a vote of the townspeople.
We can just talk about what we want to do about all this.
And you don't have to proceed with it, but that's up to you. That's the select board,
Right.
all these select boards.
Exactly,
Yeah.
exactly.
If we decided to draft a plan,
Right.
then there'll be public comment on that plan.
I think that's how it works.
And
Yes.
then eventually it would go to a vote,
Yes.
if we got that far.
Yes, Rob?
I think these ordinances aren't about making all the roads able to have ATVs. It's only for a certain distance from one trail to another, so they don't have to pack up their...
Right. And what Nan found out is that a lot of towns don't allow it.
Don't allow, they don't have
Any
any
road.
ordinance.
Yeah, they don't have,
Any
Yeah.
ordinance that allows it.
right.
Yeah.
They don't have an ordinance that allows it.
Yeah. So the only one that is Danby then?
No.
Danby,
They
no,
voted it down.
They voted it down.
Oh, they voted it down?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
And there are about 1,000 trails, 1,000 miles of trails in Vermont currently on private land, and also the towns that allow it, that already have it. So there are places ATVs can run.
Do we know which towns, like any nearby towns that elect, so it'd be good to talk to someone, to a town. that
Brandon
actually-
just approved it.
What's that?
Brandon did.
Brandon, huh?
Brandon's a yes.
Didn't we hear Pittsford and
I think Pittsburgh did.
Pulteney? That's what Mark said at the last meeting.
Brandon, Pittsford, Pulteney are all yeses.
Because if we got to the point where we were really looking into it, it'd also be good to talk to the towns that allowed it and see what they
Yes.
thought of it.
And so I guess those are the three local ones, Brandon, Pittsford, Pulteney, I can talk to them.
I think
Great.
Castleton might also.
I'll put a question mark. Okay,
I think there's a challenge in that the state on Route 7 would not allow it.
right.
So planning your route in Wallingford, if you can go off-road, but never cross 7, could be challenging.
Yes. Yep. Yes, very true. Okay. Oh, yes.
Well, I appreciate what Nan has done and what you're doing to prepare, but, and the fact that she made those calls and checked some things out. I would not be surprised, I mean, if Orwell is an indication, and we don't know exactly what's going on there, but to hear that, oh, you know, maybe it got past just.
Stop me for a quick second.
Sure.
Did you say her name?
Oh, sorry, Kathleen Ross. Okay. Yeah, on Bixby Road. It might be a case where it was catching people unawares, you know, that this is a change that's happening and we've got to reconsider this, because I think you would find, and I would hope that it would be just, you know, widely discussed, that it's, you know, we can talk about back roads, but to the people who live on those roads, they are not back roads, you know, that's the road you travel every day. And, you know, you worry enough about ice and mud and ending up in the ditch without having extra hazards on the road. We don't have sidewalks. These are the roads that we walk with our strollers and our pets and our livestock, and, you know, I just feel like they are not appropriate for that use. Thank you.
Well, thank you. Okay, one second. I'm busy.
Just two of them, yep.
And then we have. Just one second. Okay.
Tom
Yes.
Voronin. Just a question, you may not have an answer. Are they four-wheelers allowed on 140, 103, state roads?
From what we understand, if there is a trail and there is an allowance for the four-wheeler to use a connecting highway for a limited amount of space to be able to connect to the next trail.
Okay.
It has to be authorized by the town, though. It's not default that they could like ride up to one.
I thought that there was something, because I have
think so.
seen, I've seen ATVs crossing
it's
the
legal.
road.
They can cross
I mean, it's legal.
it. They can cross it, but they
Okay,
can't drive along it.
okay.
There's a difference.
So that's it.
Do they have to be registered with the state as a motor vehicle?
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, some of these towns require registering right with the town
Yes.
and proving that they have insurance and everything.
I think this is stuff we need to
Right.
look into, see what the actual things are, not just what we've
Right.
been told.
You're right, which
Yeah,
is
but-
why I'm
Yeah,
looking into it.
Yeah,
because I was always told you would get a ticket if you wrote it down,
Yeah, I think that's the default state
unless the town.
restriction, but the town can
You have a
individually
difference.
say, all right, you could go on
Right,
140
it has to be,
between.
it has to be a town allowance, that's correct.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I was gonna say, because up by me, I don't know where the person lives, but they go down 103, it appears to be
Insane.
50 miles an hour.
It's crazy.
yeah,
You know, I mean,
It's terrible.
It
And
wouldn't
they
take
loop
much.
around
Yeah.
and
yeah, I think that's not,
they've almost
No.
caused accidents.
We've got another one that uses the cemetery as a
Cut
cutoff
across.
to get to the,
It's,
until I build big snowbanks and you can't get over them.
yeah,
Well, okay.
yeah,
That's,
revving the engines through the night, yeah. I mean,
okay. County, yes.
One more.
Tony.
Tony Masick. Sort of in that vein, given the fact that we would be sort of the island of ATV use if this were to come to pass, I would think that people from surrounding towns might find it convenient to bring their machines to us. And right now, as you were saying, these things can be at best a nuisance, at least for those who don't ride them. And I would say this is a very small minority in town that actually has one and wants to ride them. We've all seen what happens. I've seen kids that look like, they're 12 driving with their friends down our road in these ATVs, and there's just going to be no reasonable way that there's going to be any enforcement. I mean, come on. I don't think anyone's gotten an ATV ticket on any of our roads in Wallingford ever. So I just think you're just going to open a big can of worms, and it's just a public nuisance that you're proposing to approve or thinking about approving.
Okay. Thank you for your input on this.
Yeah, just to clarify, our first step would be to draft
Yes,
something that people could then react to, so.
exactly.
We're a long ways from
A
approval.
long, long
Oh
way.
boy, we can do that.
Exactly. This is just the beginning, so, but thank you for your input.
And Glenn, I don't know that you have to draft anything.
No, we don't.
Once you've done your research, then you can decide.
Right,
if you're
exactly.
gonna go that
But
route.
we're at the stage where we're
Doing
thinking
research.
about drafting something, so.
Yes, this is the research stage, so.
So we appreciate the public comments.
Yes, we do. Yeah. Okay. Any others? Okay. Public comments. We're on to sand shed update.
Well, I've talked with 3 different people on bids on concrete, and I think we have 1 back.
Okay.
Yeah, the other 2 have not returned. We've made multiple calls to them. Sandy and I have both have.
So is that one in addition to the first one we got?
No, just that one.
Just the first
Just
one?
that one. The one from, CPI did not return a call even. And the one from Myron White, I talked to him for quite a while and said he was gonna do a bid, and that was a month ago. I haven't seen it. We called again
We
today.
called last week and then both of them again today.
Okay. I mean, at some point, I guess we just make the decision.
Like,
Right.
yeah, I mean, I think
go
if you
with-
think it's
yeah.
reasonable, because, in another month, it might be twice as high.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
You're gonna hope even 6 to the one we got, and I think it's a good deal, I guess. I don't know. It's hard to say without a comparison price, but.
But yeah, I mean, how much longer do we want to wait?
I mean, Phil, you have a pretty good idea that what the bid we got is a reasonable
Yes.
price.
And it's reasonable?
Yeah.
Okay.
He's doing another big one. He's doing one in Pittsburgh right now, I think. Not a sand shed, another big building.
Okay.
I mean, do we want to, at this point, can we go ahead and approve the one bid that we have, since we can't seem to get other bids?
Yes. We should probably have a motion.
Yeah. Who's the vendor for the one we have?
H&G Concrete,
What's it called?
H&G Concrete out of West Rutland.
And that, it's for roughly, it's just under 40 grand?
I don't know, I think it was in the 20s, wasn't it?
Or maybe it was 20.
Maybe I'm wrong.
I thought it was 38 or something.
It's 39,878.
Okay, so roughly 40.
39,878.
All right, well, I'll move that we approve the bid from H&G for the Sand Shed Foundation.
Say the amount.
H&G Concrete, $39,878. Thank you.
Second.
Any discussion? All those in favor?
Aye.
Okay. And so we're waiting to hear from Du Bois and King for a project manager?
Yeah, I don't think they're even interested. They
They're not
just want
interested.
my emails for reduced.
Okay. Then I think we can do it without the project manager, correct?
Oh, what, if we have much of a choice at this
Yes,
point.
I mean, it seems like we're pretty well set with the permitting.
Yeah, I mean, at least you got a response from Kyle Madash about the
Yes.
permitting, so we feel pretty good about that. Other than that, I don't, like,
Okay. So we'll be doing this without a project manager. And now, to authorize chair to sign agreement with Whitetail Construction.
Move to authorize the chair to sign the agreement with Whitetail Construction.
second that.
Okay. Any discussion? All those in favor?
Aye.
And then everyone saw the email from Kyle?
Yeah, I sent you that, what Kyle wrote from floodplain. I gave you a copy of the floodplain manager's.
Oh, yes, yes, yes.
Email.
Okay. And so it looks like there'll be something to be signed for the April 20th meeting. Okay. Great. And Jill will be joining us with some bank loan information at the April 20th meeting as well. Okay, we are now on to Town Hall use request, and we have Virginia here. Hi, Virginia.
Hi.
Welcome.
Hi, thanks for having me, and thanks for putting me on the agenda. So for a lot of years now, 14 years, I've been at the Thrive Center, and on Tuesdays, once a month, fourth Tuesday. And people gather, usually 10 to 12 or 15. 15 is way too much for me to handle, because we all sit with needles in our ears and for a half hour or more, and then we have a nice sharing time discussion. And people have been really liking it. There are people who have been doing it the entire 14 years, and then people come and go. But now things seem to be getting known more, and more people want to come. And so I can't accommodate that at the Thrive Center, so I'm looking for another location in Wallingford, because I want to come on the same day, because I live in Bellows Falls, and it's a long ride, and I don't think Lisa or Joe would consider a second time. So we're looking to the town hall here to use the space for at a 3:30 in the afternoon on the fourth Tuesday in April and May, and then in September, October, November, maybe December, and ongoing, usually once a month. We don't do it during those holiday times because people don't usually show up anyway, too busy. So that's my story, and hope that you will consider that I could use this space. The only other thing on the application that I would like to ask is there's a $25 use fee, and the money that we bring in, it's not for profit. Send it to Acupuncturists Without Borders, and they use it to do the same thing, set up clinics where there's been disaster or trauma, and so these clinics are free for those people who do come. So the money goes there year after year. So $25 would be taken out of those donations and given to the town. So I would ask for you possibly to waiver or to lessen it, if possible.
Okay.
What's the status on insurance?
Yeah, I was just about to ask that.
I have insurance for $1 million for each person and up to 3 people if needed. And if approved, I would put the town hall on my insurance policy.
You'll know about that.
Which is what most people do.
Is that what we do?
Yeah, most people do.
Okay.
And so, would you use town hall in addition to Thrive on that same?
Yes,
Okay.
on the same day.
Okay, so
Yeah.
this would be like the second location?
Yeah, we already have people interested in coming for the 3:30 auction.
Are there other questions, Dan?
I do have some concerns. I think you're offering a very valuable service. I'm not questioning that. I am questioning the heavy use of town hall and trying to schedule. Also, the fact that town hall closes at 4:30. It would mean entrusting you with the access code and entrusting you to lock the building after you've closed your class. The $25 fee doesn't cover the cost of keeping the building heated and the lights on, so it's a modest fee. It's not prohibitive. It's meant to support community groups that can pass the hat, perhaps, to pay the fee. So I do have some concerns about, I mean, we've approved a number of things over the last 6 months, and it's my primary worry.
Is your clientele that comes up here, are they Wallingford people or just from the surrounding area?
They're both from Wallingford. Yeah.
I do share Ann's concerns with just the logistics and the trying to, sort of be judicious about how we allow the town hall to be used.
So how many different groups do we have using town hall now?
Sandy could probably give us the list.
So, when we can pull up the calendar. So obviously, all the municipal groups. So on Mondays, we have, upstairs right now, the rec sponsors a martial arts class. On Wednesdays, it's dance upstairs. The Masons meet upstairs. Wallingford Day meets once a month for bingo upstairs. So.
Could I ask if you bill insurance for your treatment?
Say again?
Do you bill insurance for the treatment of individuals?
No.
Do they pay a fee?
The people, participants?
Yes.
It's only by donation.
Thank you.
Yes.
I think waiving the $25 would be difficult because everybody's gonna want it. You know, it'll set a precedent. And I think we should stick with it.
Okay, to keep the fee. So do
I guess
we-
my other concern is that, I feel like we'd be sort of endorsing I don't know, would you call it a treatment or a therapy or how you characterize a clinic?
A clinic.
Yeah. I don't know, something, I don't know if we need to decide right now, but that's something that, by hosting it, normally you host things, it's they're like community events, that kind of thing.
So maybe we want to, if we're doing agenda building, we want to add to a future agenda, going through this use form and keeping one for short term, but then also making one for long term.
Like recurring.
A recurring, and then what we want the requirements be for a short term rental and a longer term. If everyone's agreeable to that, putting that on a future agenda to talk about
Just to
that.
make a comment, everyone who comes in has to sign their name and reads a statement that this treatment is not to replace medical services. And so that is part of the
Right.
insurance policy too, is for the people to do that.
Yeah, I appreciate that. I think just to give you perspective, we've gotten a fair amount of requests for using the town hall recently, and we're still sort of struggling with what for us is like a good use of the facility and how we balance that with the cost to heat it and air condition it and stuff like that. So I think, my sense is we're certainly not ready to make a decision on this just yet. We need to think about our policy a little more, as Kathy said.
Okay.
We'll be working on. That's something that definitely we'll be working on.
Yeah, so I think we're not gonna make a decision tonight, but we're gonna, keep this information and discuss it and come up with we'll put it on the, future agenda.
Okay,
Okay?
sounds fine.
Okay.
Thanks.
Well, thank you very much.
Oh, you're welcome. All right, thanks for listening. Have a nice night.
Okay. And now we're on to, Live is here.
Liz Lanham, I'm representing Theater in the Woods band. I'm here to request to add one date to my original request for the use of the space and to change some of the times of another date that I requested as well. That the first date to request would be Sunday, April 19th from 12:30 to 4 p.m. Our cast is hoping to be able to be in the space to just get used to the space and the blocking and everything before we get in here for our tech week. And then the second piece is on Tuesday, May 5th. If we're able to be in the space from 9 a.m. kind of onward, that's our load-in day, and we're going to be loading in set pieces and sound equipment and lighting. So just depending on who we're working with and what their schedule is, being able to have access to the space to be able to set that up and then be able to continue into our rehearsal in the evening as well.
And is there also a date on the 14th that you want to make 14th?
They asked about that, but that's the night.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So that's already taken.
May 5th, it would be 9 a.m. to when?
I don't know. I think it's kind of maybe a request for an open-ended daytime whole thing. We do have, specifically our cast is going to be coming from 6 to 9, which I originally requested for 5 to 9 in there. But just so that we have the affordability for our tech people to kind of work things out and make sure everything's all set up before we get our cast members in there.
So we would have to have somebody here at that time? Is that, or at least in and out? Or is that?
During the day.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, that's
Yeah.
Sunday.
Yeah.
May 5th
Is May 5th a Tuesday?
Yeah, that's a Tuesday.
Yeah.
So there'll be somebody here. Okay.
But that does bring up a good point though, based on the last person too, since we're mainly using the space for the tech week and the shows out of town hall office hours, how the access to the space would work for that as well. Question.
Okay. Let's see, April 19th is,
Oh, that's the Sunday, right, April 19th?
so that's on Sunday, so someone would have to be here for that, right? Someone would have to open it for that Sunday.
Right. I'll actually be out of town on vacation that day.
That is the beginning of April break.
I will be outside.
Correct. I will be around all week because I'm playing the Paramount show.
Oh, great.
So, yeah, so, I could probably, yeah, I can do it.
That would be wonderful.
Okay, if everyone's okay with that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you.
So are we good with this?
And the May 5th sounds okay to me, I mean, right?
I mean, as long as Sandy and Jill doesn't have an issue with it.
And
Okay.
it
It'll be
sounds
their
good.
work, so.
Yeah. Okay.
So I think we're all set.
Okay. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thanks, Liv. Yeah, thanks. Good to see you guys.
Okay. And now is Erica here for?
No, but this is a, routine request that you've done every year, so I'm new.
Right.
Because the Rotary always asks once a year.
That's right.
Right?
So,
Ian's
yes.
here.
That's
Well,
right.
Rolling ring fast. They asked me when the Rotary coin drop.
What do you want to know about it?
That's
Yeah.
next on the
So
agenda.
you requested permission.
She said, is Eric here? I said, no, but Nan's not. Nan is.
I don't even know when they want to have it.
I'll tell you, Saturday, July 25th, with a rainy date of Saturday, August 1st.
Is that okay with you guys? I'll pass it along to the power kitchen.
So we approve this? Okay. Yes.
Yeah, good.
Thank you. That's a yes.
Erica will be proud of you.
You fought, tell her how hard you fight
I
for it.
fought for it.
Okay. And now the local emergency management plan. It has to be updated and filed annually. And do you authorize the chair to sign?
So moved.
Okay. Great, yes. Okay. And now we're on to Bridge 15, East Wallingford, letter to VTrans. So this is the updated letter that we have.
So, just to give you what happened there is so Rob drafted the initial letter, I revised it. We got a lot of public comment that, oh, you didn't mention any of the safety things they were doing for that intersection. So I said, well, let me put something in there about that. Without actually really changing the sort of the tenor of the letter, we're still saying we want the bridge replaced, or at least mention that they're gonna do the safety things. And then in interim, the woman from
Yes.
VTrans or something wrote this email, said, oh, we're gonna look at we're gonna do a complete reevaluation of the safety stuff.
Yes.
So I went back in and revised the letter just to sort of acknowledge that, like, hey, we appreciate you making this effort to address the safety concerns. We don't think it's going to actually, like, fix the problem entirely, but we appreciate you doing that. So,
We're asking for changes in a different town. That's at Mount Holly.
Huh?
what do you mean?
Right, that's true.
It's Mount Holly we're asking all these changes for. It's not even our
Well,
town.
intersection,
The intersection is considered Mount Holly?
The town line is
that's
right
right,
before
that's
it.
right. The intersections of Mount Holly. Yeah.
So how is that even appropriate for us? Sorry, I don't even, for me, it's all one thing,
Right.
but
Right.
it is technically another town.
I guess it's-
thought that this was a time in the scope
Yeah.
that we should, after the second hearing, that we should chime in on it and say what we wanted to do about it. But we have open meeting law, and we have to do everything transparently, and we drafted a draft, and it got sent.
No, it didn't get sent.
Huh?
It didn't get sent, it didn't leave this committee.
No.
It didn't
Well,
get
how
sent.
did the letter come back? From,
No, so from the meeting that they had, that
okay,
last meeting
Okay.
that VTrans did
Okay.
up there, that's what this
Okay.
VTrans response is.
I
It's
see.
from that meeting and from
that's what
the,
that's what
from
they
the
grabbed
responses in
onto.
the-
They grabbed onto the speed and visibility rather than the bridge.
Yeah, well, that's basically, they said that they could,
You know,
they could reevaluate that intersection, which,
we only have a say in comment. We can't make it happen.
Oh,
No,
that's very
no.
clear. I'm just even curious of the validity of sending a letter at this point.
I don't, like, obviously, I guess it's Mount Holly, I didn't know that.
Yes.
But it's, the status of that intersection affects the status of whether they do the bridge.
Cool, I
which
get
is
it
wrong.
completely, but if
and
we
I
are
think,
how would we feel?
Have they talked
if-
to Mount Holly?
I think
That's
that,
what I was curious, if they've ever talked to Mount Holly.
yeah,
What's that?
It's a state road, I'm a state citizen, I
Yeah.
go through there, and if someone dies,
Oh,
you're
yeah.
more apt to be a Wallingford
no,
resident
no,
than someone
I'm-
in Mount Holly.
I'm not saying, it's just was one of those,
Yeah.
like,
Yeah, but it's a state highway.
yeah.
and I think also because we hosted the meeting, we were there as participants at the meeting. Everyone at the meeting can make comments. This is our comment.
Yeah, no, I just wanted to make sure it's clear, we are asking for something in a different town.
Yeah, I don't think we're asking for it though.
No, okay, we are making suggestions and requesting.
Basically, the letter
They
basically.
made the
That we're-
suggestion.
Oh, I know, where Rob's original letter was just the stuff in Wallingford.
Well, and this, all this letter does is like, we appreciate you
Yeah,
addressing things with this
I don't-
I
intersection.
just wanted to make
but-
sure everybody was
Yeah.
more aware,
Yeah, yeah,
like, as you were
Yeah.
unaware that
yeah. I
part
don't-
of this is a different town.
Yeah.
Can I ask
Not, but it affects us.
Is that, so the, because both of those intersections are 103, 140, but you're saying that the one that they revamped, that's Mount Holly, and the one by the gas station is
It's
Wallingford?
East Wallingford, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can see
Yes.
the town line is
It's
actually
it's
right
just beyond the
past the
cemetery,
cemetery
That's where
road.
that-
where the line
Okay.
is.
Yes. Yes. Yep. And I think Mount Holly knows about this, knows about the bridge. They can make a response as well.
Yeah, no, I just want to make sure everybody's clear on part of what we were doing
No, that's
here.
good information. I didn't
I
know
think
that.
we should
It's
just
good to
send
have
a letter.
My thought
Yes.
was to be focused on the bridge and not other remedies. There's three alternatives.
Right.
And the one I think we should be picking is to replace the bridge.
And
Yeah,
that's
and the letter
in this-
still says
That's
that.
in this letter.
Yeah,
Yeah.
But
no, I just,
I don't mind your addition there, but
I like it. I think it clarifies.
I thought we just should acknowledge that we
yeah.
got this.
acknowledge,
And
we had
I
so
like
many
that
people
it-
speak up to it.
Yeah,
I like that it acknowledges this as well.
yeah.
I like the rewritten letter. Are we
so
all,
I think, so what are we gonna do?
I think we're gonna send
Send
this
that-
out.
So,
Yeah.
I think Tom has a comment. We actually spoke
Tom,
earlier
yes.
today.
Tom Barone. I agree that the focus is on the bridge. But the modifications to that intersection were the result of the bridge shutting down. That was VTrans' decision. They only talked to us. I questioned them myself. Why didn't you contact the other towns down 155? They're all affected by
Yeah.
this detour too. They don't want to open this up to a lot of other people that got a lot more say-so than our little town. So I want to thank Glenn for coming up and taking a look at my driveway today in my issue. But I want to also say that I think that the town should get a hold of the state representatives for
Yeah.
the county
That-
in the town and have them
We're
put their
gonna,
2 cents into
we're gonna
this.
send a copy to
Yes.
our 2 House members and 2 Senate members, right?
We have three. I think we have 3
Three
Senates.
Senate,
Yeah,
3
3 Senate,
Senate and
2
2 House.
Yeah.
Send one to the transportation
Yes.
board or whatever.
That's the main place, yeah,
Yes.
that's who's going through, but we're gonna inform the
Yeah.
legislators that this is
I know
on
we're
there.
looking at something that's not gonna happen
Yeah,
for
they're always,
5 or
look-
6
there's
years.
al-
in advance.
they're always looking for votes, you know, so.
Yes. Okay.
Okay.
Could we vote now to authorize you to sign the letter so that it can just go out?
Do we need a motion? We can do it by
Should it be
consensus.
signed by all of us? Or?
I think we should all, it should be unanimous, I
Yeah.
think we should all sign it,
Okay,
yeah.
Yeah.
all right.
There we go.
I have the letter, but I'll have to amend it to have for signature, so I'll have it, like, Wednesday.
Sounds good. So Sandy just has to make an adjustment to it and we'll
Yeah.
have it ready for us
Yeah.
later
So,
this week.
as soon as everybody signs it, she can send it out.
Exactly.
Do not wait for my signature.
Why not? Oh, you're
Not
gonna be,
be able to sign it.
huh? You're gonna be gone.
Yep.
Can we, carbon copy it or something?
Have you seen my segment?
Oh, well.
When are you leaving?
I have one trip and then I have another trip.
Okay.
I have not been in my bed one weekend in the last month and a half. But I've been at work.
Okay. Well, we're moving on to school street sidewalks. Okay. So the first is a notice of award to Waters Excavating and letters to unsuccessful bidders. Those documents are in our packet and to be signed by the chair. We also have the construction inspection contract. The first 9 pages are there.
After 9, it's all just
Yes.
legalese.
Yes. Yes. There's also in our packet change of GPI personnel.
I think Randy Merrill was the guy we thought we had all along, right?
He wasn't in the original
Right.
portfolio that they sent out. He's
Okay.
been with them, but he was in the original portfolio, so they want him specifically on this one. He's locally, so.
And then there's the contract with Waters Excavating. And then, once we give approval for the chair to sign the notice of award, there'll be a flyer that will go to all project area property owners, featuring updates, the link to the website landing page, and contact information for questions and concerns. So are we good with approving these documents? Yes?
Yes.
Okay. Oh, boy. Woo, yes. This has been a long road to get to this place.
So just let you know that Waters, you're signing the notice of award. And once you sign that, I send that in, that will trigger the final contract. So the select board is authorizing Kathy, once that has been forwarded to us, she can just sign
Okay.
without.
So this will be the approval.
Coming back
for
here
that
again.
time. It won't have to come back, I can just sign it when it happens.
So it'll go through Stephanie, it'll go through VTrans, it goes through everybody before Kathy signs it.
For the chair sign. Okay, we're moving on to mowing bids. So we have one from FAS Trucking and one from AJ King of Green Mountain Property Management. So has everyone looked at these?
Yeah.
What are we all thinking?
I looked just at the money,
Yes.
and the AJ King bid is slightly lower on some items, but significantly higher on some others. For example, he's charging $85 per mowing for each cemetery, so that's $255 versus $130 from FAS.
Yep.
And, I mean, you can go down and compare each. Some of AJ King's are slightly lower by $5, but I think overall they're about the same. We've had consistently good service from FAS.
Yeah.
I would like to see us stick with them.
And I had the same feelings as you
I agree.
from reading those.
Same.
Rob, what did you think
With,
with the mowing bids?
they're close, I mean,
Yeah.
FAS? Yes.
huh?
Are you talking about FAS?
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah. And they've been good at it, and give them another year.
Yeah. And I mean, there's more detail to the FAS, which means, like, I think, even though the price, the price is actually lower, like with the recreation field, that it'll go through mid-October, while the other bid is not so. It's more vague.
Yeah, I think there's a lot to be said for having a track record with somebody.
Yes, I would too. So, do we need a motion for this?
If you want, I can
What?
send it to
So,
somebody.
FAS, is everyone good with FAS?
Yes.
So, FAS. Okay, moving on. Open summer hires, this is for the concession stand.
Were we missing one of the resume, applications for Adele?
Well, one of them didn't send.
Oh, yeah.
Send, the last name, the one from West Strong didn't send. an
Oh, okay.
application, they sent a Resume, and I sent them the application, asked them to fill out, and I never received it back.
Oh, okay. So then, we have these.
Yeah, the other three.
Okay.
I actually sent them to Carolyn because she has multiple children that age and just getting some references. I spoke to some folks here at Town Hall, I think 3 that we have applications for.
Yes.
Seen.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean, I know all 3 of those children, and they're all
Yes.
pretty hardworking.
Yes.
I cannot speak today.
I-
Reliable. I mean,
The only one I don't know as much is Isaac, but I do know Annabelle and Danica.
Isaac I've known since he was little, just in passing. I know his sisters better and his parents,
Gotcha.
so. I know he works at his family's business.
Is he really getting his driver's license in 9th grade?
He's old enough.
Yeah.
Because it's during the summer, it's May, so.
Right. Yep. Okay.
Don't judge their grades, what grade they are.
So are we good with our 3 applicants? Yes.
Do you think that will be,
Is that
Sandy,
enough?
enough between, with the
Well, we
4
have
of
the 3
them?
applicants and then Tori.
Yeah.
How many do we usually have?
I mean, we should have, I would like at least one more.
Yes,
okay.
So we would have 4 and then Tori and then those 3 and, with everybody, the time offs that we
Yes.
have. It gets really sticky filling in the things.
Yes, it
So if we
does.
could have one more.
Oh.
So I think maybe Tori and the 3 applicants and then maybe one more.
14. So he's probably 7th grade.
So none of the other people from last year wanted to do it again?
No.
Okay.
I was just one of them, because they're nearby. I was
I
surprised.
emailed them all and then I texted them all and one replied that they weren't coming back and I didn't hear from the others, so I'm assuming not.
I know one of them lives in like Sudbury now, so.
Oh, okay.
We were lucky last year that we had 4 returning and that was really nice. So now we have all new.
Okay. Yep. Okay. So
It's a
moving
shame,
on.
it's a shame that we have that 16-year-old rule, because I have a 15-year-old that wants to do it. But we have a rule
Yes, we do.
for that reason.
Exactly.
But now it's back, but now that we don't have enough staff.
Ask Tori to recruit some friends.
Well, that's what I was thinking
Well, that's
is,
We put a little bug
Well,
in a
and-
few people's ears.
and I think Cameron could probably get some other, like, she got Danica to apply. So,
Okay.
she's the youngest in her grade, so everybody
I
else could
also-
do it.
And I can mention to Ben
Yeah.
that, yeah. We can let the other
We've got
Wallingford.
people.
Exactly. Okay. So now agenda building.
we're doing enough.
Well, I think we're gonna be putting our ATV conversation on to
And-
come,
And,
and
the policy,
the
the
town,
use.
yeah,
Oh,
the town.
Yeah,
Words.
right,
not working.
right. Town hall use.
Town hall
policy.
use, thank you. Town hall use agreement. Do we have any dates that we want to do those on yet, or just,
What's the next meeting looking like?
yeah, how does,
What's that?
Oh,
I think with ATV, I'd like to do some more research, so can we move
19th is
that
actually the day we
one
get
like
back.
into?
Okay. I just think that when you're ready, you let me know.
Yeah,
Okay,
Yeah.
so I need to
Mark
do
gonna-
more research for ATV, so I'll let everybody know when I'm ready to
Yeah.
present what I've got.
So, Mark Tessier is also trying to develop, an ordinance or working with anybody about that?
He was gonna be looking into some things as well, and I'm gonna be talking with him.
Okay.
And then how about for the town hall use agreement? What's our agenda looking like for it? Do we want to do that in April or May? Do you think?
Probably the first meeting in May. But someone made a good suggestion that we have two forms, one for ongoing and one for one time.
Yes.
So it would be maybe helpful to have some drafts of those that we could work on, so it's concrete, we come out with something.
Okay. And to work on there, when we talk about it next. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I would favor the first meeting in May, I think.
First meeting in
Just
May?
for my own, because this is gonna be a crazy week and then I'm away for a week, so I'm not gonna be able to
no.
do much between now and
Yes,
the next meeting.
and April is, yeah, good, with break coming and commitments all over the place. Yeah. May, the first meeting in May would be good for that. What's our agenda looking like for, we not much on it yet?
Yeah, not yet.
Okay. Okay. Great. We are now on to select board comments and concerns.
Yeah, so, Ann and I both happened to be on the computer at the same time when the Forest and Parks said the first ones to click on this get free trees and shrubs. And so, Branch Out Burlington, so we're getting two oaks and a maple
Oh, wow.
and two pussy willows and a high bush cranberry, probably for around the boy in the boot. And,
No, I think the Knotweed project,
oh yeah,
Oh.
they're
Yeah.
very suitable for that.
Oh,
yeah.
that'd be pretty over there.
Yeah.
nice.
But these are bare rooted trees. They dip them in polymer, so they can't dry out. So you don't need a big root ball, but you have to put them in a hole right away.
Okay.
But you can carry some, the tree is about 10% of the weight of the whole thing, so.
Well, that's great.
So we fell into it, and it's not gonna be this week, it's gonna be next week.
Oh, wonderful.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, that's great.
Thank you.
See what they cost, and maybe it'll be a good place to, instead of doing root balls, I don't know. Yeah.
Great.
Okay.
That's great.
Okay.
How big are they when they come? So I figured they were little
Well,
guys.
the trees will be bigger, but
Yeah.
Yeah.
they're usually 18 to
Yeah.
36 inches.
So I kind of, I just was curious, that's what I figured.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm just excited, sorry.
That's great.
Okay, yes.
The high bush cranberry, I think, can get 8 or 9 feet tall, right?
Well, it's a
Yeah.
viburnum,
Yeah. Yeah, high bush,
Never gotten one that big, but
Okay.
yeah.
Okay. Okay. So we're at other business. Thank you, Anne. Anne submitted the funding request to Senator Bernie Sanders for repairs to the town hall clock. Fingers
stay
crossed.
tuned. We'll
Yeah.
hear in October.
Okay.
If they don't shut the government down again.
Right. Correct. Okay. And then there's a letter in our packet in support of the ATV.
Right.
In our packet.
It's nice it goes to a vote, so then you know.
And then were there any questions about the rootstock racing, the Endless Mountains Adventure Race?
Is that guy gonna come talk to us, or do
No.
we?
He just, if you have questions, he'd be happy to,
Yes.
you know, answer your questions, or he could call into a meeting, but it's, I mean, it's not gonna be crowded, you know, it's like
No.
a few people here and there
Yeah.
over a few days.
They're just bikes, I mean,
Yeah.
like, so do we need to respond to him and say like, okay?
We could just, if you have questions, I can pass them on. If not, I can just say, that, you know, they saw your plan, didn't have any questions.
Go through without asking permission.
More than we know of.
I know my road has quite a few.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's
Yes,
fine.
okay. Okay. Do we have a motion?
Move to adjourn.
Second that.
All those in favor? All those in favor? Aye.